What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back, but most importantly, welcome to the test, Hypothesis Rising. We played the test last week. This is the second installment in the series. I believe there's about 4 or 5 right now. I'm excited to play this one. The last one, we figured out a lot about me. And the game really pinpointed all my problems. So, without further ado, let's get into it. You will stand to gain a lot more from this experience if you played the test first. Good thing I did. And this examination will also make a bit more sense as it carries on from where the last examination left off. Oh shit, okay. I don't remember anything about that. I would like to urge you to go and play the test now before venturing forward and follow the instructions listed throughout the game, as you will certainly get a bigger benefit overall by taking the test in order they were meant to be taken in. Okay. Would you like to close this game now so... Oh. I already played it. Ink. Wonderful news. We can continue. Oh. It is a different creature this time. Oh, hello. I didn't know you were going to be on screen, friend. Hello, and welcome to my office. It's truly a pleasure to see you here today. Oh, it's a pleasure to be here. Thanks for asking. Thanks for saying that? I don't know. Oh, fate. That's fate. Got it. Please excuse the mess. I haven't had a chance to clean up yet. Yeah, I can see that. It's a lot like the last tenant, to be honest, so whatever. Now, I don't want to take up too much of your time with blibber blabber and nonsensical speak, so I'll just get straight to the point. Well, why would you want to do that with the blibber blabber or the blah? That was a really bad joke. I'm sorry. Sometimes we have to ask ourselves life's tough questions. Facts. There's one question in particular I'd like for you to ask yourself. Are you happy? No. And when I say happy, I don't mean content. Being content is great, but it's not the same as being happy. I want to help. See, this one's gonna fuck me up. God damn it. I want to inspire you to be the best that you can be. I want to inspire you to be the happiest version of yourself. I want to see you grow, inside and out. Now, how do we accomplish this, you might be asking? Good question, allow me to explain. I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and you are going to answer them with 100% entire honesty. And when I say 100% entire honesty, I mean 100% entire honesty. Think about it. You do want to be happy, don't you? I do. You would want to do something so bold as to tempt fate by lying, would you? No, I wouldn't want to do that. Just remember, if you lie, the only person you're lying to is yourself. The only person who will suffer from this is you. And believe me, you will suffer. Is that a threat? I will fuck you up. Anyways, not to mention the fact that whether you tell the truth or not, I'll know. But that's another story. Let's be moving on, shall we? We've wasted enough time explaining what we're going to be doing. Just remember, we all want to be good people. We all want to give the answers that we feel lend the most desirable human traits within ourselves. But sometimes good people do bad things, and sometimes we don't always have desirable traits as humans. I cannot express enough just how important it is to be truly honest while answering these questions, no matter how uncomfortable the truth may make you. Now it's time to get into the real meat of this experience. It's time for you to get the advice that you deserve. I don't appreciate the use of the word meat when you're surrounded by blood, friend, but whatever. As you read questions and scenarios during this process, I want you to create your own circumstances and build your own bridges to arrive at the answer that best suits your own psyche. If you've never experienced a scenario being asked of you, then simply imagine that you have and try to assume how you might feel in that situation. I'd like to invite you to pour a glass of water, sit back and relax as we unfold your fate and the secret to overcoming the next hurdle in your life. We're going to start with some basic, easy questions. If you answer these questions twice, your advice may change. It's not just about answering the questions, it's about many different variables. Many different factors are at play here, including the amount of time taken to answer proposed questions. With that being said, it's far more important to actually take your time and think about how honest of an answer you're giving before you give it. Whatever you do, do not rush the process. Time is your best friend here. You'll see what I mean soon enough. And here we go. Do you feel uncomfortable right now? A little bit. Are you nervous? A little bit. Do you feel cold? No. Do you feel sad? Not at the moment. Do you ever hurt someone because you were hurting, even though they didn't deserve it? Have you ever hurt someone because you were hurting, even though they didn't deserve it? Of course. Yeah. That's lashing out, guys. Do you crave acceptance by others? Why else would I be here? Have you ever lost a loved one? Yeah. Do you know what heartbreak feels like? Yeah, very much so. Do you believe in demons? I mean, I have demons, so yes. Do you believe in curses? I mean, so, like, is this in the sense of, like someone's gonna put, like, a vex on you, or, like, I'm cursed because nothing's going right in my... No, I don't. I don't. Would you consider yourself to be spiritual? No. Are you afraid of dying alone? I think I answered this in the last one, okay? I think so. I think I'm afraid of dying alone. If there was undeniable proof that a ghost was haunting you, would you continue to live in your home? No. What the... No. Like, if I had the means to get out, no. Have you ever seen an object mysteriously move without being touched? Yes, I answered this in the last one, but, like, I don't think it's a ghost or anything, but yeah, sure. Just probably forgot I touched it. Do you believe that it's possible for a game to summon supernatural forces in your life without you knowing it? Oh God, I hope not. Would you like to make more friends? Always. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? Went over this in the last one. Nope. Do you feel lonely? Yeah, I would say so. The fuck was that? Do you make friends easily? I'm gonna go with no, honestly. Do you tend to avoid drama where possible? I try to. Have you ever had a near-death experience? Yes. Do you like horror movies? Actually, I do. This is all very interesting. Have you played the test? Yes. That's the spirit. Have you played the horoscope? No. Give it a whack. I'm totally not biased or anything. Would you consider yourself to be a hard worker? Yes. Do you have a low opinion of yourself? Incredibly. It's probably couldn't go lower. Would you consider yourself to be a confident person? No. I feign confidence, but I'm not actually confident. No. Would you help an old lady cross the street even if you're running late for an appointment? I mean, if she needed help, yeah. Would you kill all of your neighbor's pets just to save one of your own? Absolutely. Have you ever tried to smother yourself with a pillow to see if you could actually suffocate yourself? Yes? That's weird that you asked that. Yes, I have. Obviously, I failed, but have you ever been caught dancing when you thought no one was watching? All the time. Almost all the time. Have you ever tried to roll your eyes back so far just to see if they'd really get stuck? When I was younger, yeah. Have you ever played a practical joke that you regret pulling on someone? That I regret pulling on someone? Not that I could think of off the top of my head, but if it made them feel bad, I would regret it. I'm gonna go with yes. Are you streaming live right now? No. Are you recording the gameplay stuff? Maybe. If I told you that I was watching you play this game right now, would you believe me? Sure, why not? If you've left a comment for me at any point in time, I've read your words. Does that bother you? No, because I never left a comment. Haha! If you've left a comment for me, does it make you feel positive that I paid attention to what you've taken the time to write? No, because I didn't leave a comment. Do you understand that no matter what, I appreciate you? Oh, I appreciate you too. Thanks. Yes, I really do. Are you afraid of snakes? Yes and no. Like afraid, like deathly afraid? No, I'm gonna go no. Do you believe in magic? I would like for it to be real, but no. Have you cried in the last month? Yes. Do you have a hero? Yes. My father. Aww. Do you typically learn from your mistakes? I feel like I do. Do you enjoy outdoor activities? Yeah, I do. I like to go hiking and stuff. Would you consider yourself to be lazy? Yes, incredibly. Do you sometimes find it difficult to stay motivated? All the time. Do you put the needs of others before yourself? Yes. And sometimes that fucks me over, so. Would your family and friends describe you as kind? I don't know. I'm gonna go with no. Probably not. I'm a dick. Have you ever cheated in a relationship? No. Have you ever been cheated on in a relationship? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be judgmental? Yeah, I would. It is what it is. I see. Are you a hero to someone else? Why would I be? No. What the fuck? No. Do you love animals? Yes. Have you ever found a family on Tinder and wanted to hit them with a super like just to make shit real awkward? No. I have not. Yeah, me neither. Okay. Okay, fate, I see you. Do you enjoy drinking alcohol? Yeah. But I'm trying to stop that. Are you intoxicated right now? No. Well, that makes one of us. Do you like the phrase sneaky snack? Sneaky little slippery little sneaky snack? Yes, I do. Are these questions a bit strange to you? Not really. Do you have a vivid imagination? I like to think so. Do you feel uncomfortable in large social settings? Yeah, I guess. Uncomfortable, sure. Would you consider yourself to be antisocial? No. Do you hold a grudge for long periods of time? Long periods? No, I don't. Have you ever urinated in public? Yes. Recently, actually. Do you like pineapple on your pizza? I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say I haven't had it before. It's not bad. I knew I liked you. Yes, let's go. Let's go, fate. Would you consider yourself to be selfish? Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. Do you think you've got a big ego? No. I act like I do, but I don't. Would you consider yourself kinky? Like I said last time, incredibly, baby. Incredibly. Have you ever masturbated into a fishbowl? Can't say I have. Well, then you can't be that kinky. Okay. Thank you. Would you consider yourself to be religious? No, not religious. Would you consider yourself to be temperamental? Yes. If you had to kill someone to save your own life, but knew they didn't deserve it, would you do it? No, I don't care enough about myself to... No. No. Interesting. Would you sacrifice your own life for a complete stranger? So I don't know anything about them? Well, like, what's the scenario here? Like, is this like a Saw type situation? It's like, you know, you can die or they can die. You know, I'm gonna go with yes. Because when I be driving, I often let people in to my lane. And I feel like that's sacrificing my own life. So, and those are complete strangers. I'm gonna go with yes. Have you ever been inside of a burning building? No. Not that I know of. Have you ever been to a funeral? Yes. A few. If you could attend your own funeral before you died, would you take the opportunity to do so? No. First of all, that'd be depressing. And second of all, I don't want to know how many people didn't show up. If you could see into the future, but you were told that it would only reveal the absolute worst of what's in store for you, would you still look? Yeah. I'm always obsessed, like, you know, perspective's hard to find, so I'm always kind of obsessed with, I guess, what's to come. If you had the power to stop time, would you use it to do something you know you shouldn't do? Yeah, probably. I can't say no to that. If you had the power to remove one person from Earth and never return again, would you use it? What does that mean, though? Like, send them to space? Because that's kind of cool. I want to remove me and go to space. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna send me to space. If I told you that I understand you better than you understand yourself, would you believe me? Yeah, because in the last one, you got me down pretty pat there, bud. If someone threatened to kill you, would your first response be to react in violence? No. I've had people threaten to kill me before. I don't really take it seriously. If a stranger stole money from you to support their drug addiction, would you forgive them if they apologize to you? Yes, because addiction sucks. So I would probably forgive them. If a family member said something nasty about you behind your back, would you confront them about it directly? Yeah, absolutely. If you had to eat raw squirrel brains for 3 days to stay alive, would you do it? I mean... like I said, I'm pretty kinky. I'm just kidding. Yeah, probably. If you woke up tomorrow and none of your family remembered who you were, would you choose to leave and start a new life? Yeah, because, like, how am I gonna convince them? Like, what the fuck? Like, spoiler alert, it's like a Spider-Man No Way Home situation. Like, how would I convince them? Like... you know what? No. I feel like it'd be comedy if I stuck around and there's this random motherfucker was just trying to convince these people that I was their, you know, son, sibling, whatever. If a homeless man was clearly sick, freezing, and utterly miserable in the rain, would you be willing to give him your clothes and walk home naked? Probably not. Honest, no. No. Gonna be real with you. If somebody accidentally hit you in their car, but you suffered no injuries whatsoever, would you still be upset with them? Yeah, I would. Have you looked for any hidden meanings or messages within these questions? No. No, I have not. I'm not smart enough for that. Maybe you should have been. Well, are you wondering if there's a deeper meaning to all of this other than just simply answering question after question? Yes, of course. I feel like I know there is. Miracles happen every day. Do you agree? Yeah. Umbrellas aren't worth lugging around. You don't mind. Wait. Umbrellas aren't worth lugging around. And you don't mind getting rained on. Do you agree? Yeah, I don't even own an umbrella. So, red is a prettier color than pink. Do you agree? It can be. Yeah. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag blowing in the wind? Sometimes I feel like a milk bag. Shout out to milk inside of a bag of milk instead of a bag of milk, and milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk. A little. The best. Anyways. Yes, I do. All the time. I'm just I'm a little hoe bag. Eating in front of people can be awkward. Do you agree? Yes. Rings used as a ceremonial wedding gift are so outdated. Do you agree? Yeah, kinda, but like... Are they outdated? Yeah. I'd still get one, though. Did you realize that the first letter of the last 6 questions, when combined, spelled out the word murder? No, I didn't realize that. Do you know why that is? No, I don't. Are you gonna kill me? Yeah, a little bit. Are you going to start paying closer attention to what you may have got yourself into? No. Do you realize it's too late to turn back now? Yeah, I'm pretty... You can stop that at any point. Do you hear someone in your room? No. I'm gonna stick to that. I'm gonna stick to that. Do you see the shadows closing in? No, I don't. Do you feel like you're being watched? All the time. Did you look around your room? Yes. Do you like long walks on the beach? Yeah. Do you enjoy giving gifts to people? Very much so. Have you ever felt like giving up on life? Yes. Do you love your family more than you love yourself? Yes. That's easy. Do you have a best friend who's clearly better than the rest of your friends? No, I don't think so. Do you think there's some kind of conspiracy behind the coronavirus? No. Do you believe that you're human? Well, I'd like to be an alien, honestly. But yes, unfortunately, I'm a human. If you could turn invisible, but you could never be visible ever again once you decide to use your power for the first time, would you ever use it? Yeah, I'm sure I could find a time and a place to use that. If you knew someone was about to rob a convenience store, but you knew that they were doing it to feed their family, would you stop them? I mean, depends on, like, what they're doing to rob it. Like, are they gonna hurt someone? Because if, like, they hurt someone, like, yeah, I would try to stop them. Yes. If you were stranded on a remote island with a stranger and you were both starving to death, but you found a secret stash of food that they didn't know about, would you share with them? Yeah, absolutely. If you could turn into an eagle for 1 year, but you wouldn't be able to turn back into a person until that 1 year had passed, would you do it? Yeah, fuck it. What's a year? If you had the opportunity to earn riches beyond your wildest dreams by fighting a grizzly bear to death, using nothing but a machete and an army helmet, would you do it? That'd be a fucking dope way to go out. So I think so. See, what I would do is... See, you're getting it all wrong. This is what I would do. Use the machete. Use the machete as a distraction. Just like chuck it at the bear. Then, while he's confused about that, looking at the machete fly past his face like, bitch, what the fuck? I run at him with the army helmet and beat him into the ground with it. I think I got it. I think I got it. I think there's no possible way the bear wins that. Yes, I would do it. That'd be a dope way to go out if I lost. If you had to pick one basic food item to eat exclusively for an entire year, would you choose potatoes? No, because I feel like I'd die if I did that. If pizza screamed in agony every time you bit into a piece, would you still continue to eat pizza? I mean, pizza do be tasting good, so probably. If your best friend got bit in the genitals by a highly venomous snake, and the only way to save their life was to suck the venom out of their genitals, would you do it to save them? Okay, I've answered this question before, not obviously not on the last test, but this is my thought process, because You know, do I got my socks on? Because it's not gay if it's for the homies. I'm just kidding. I don't. Yeah, I would do it. I don't care. I don't care. I would do it. Was that question too difficult to answer? Not really. Do you feel mortal? Well, I haven't had my opportunity to fight God or become him yet, so yes. Unfortunately. Do you enjoy loud music? Yes. Do you feel awkward when you dance in front of others? Yes. Do you suffer from an anxiety disorder? Yes. Oh, God, yes. Do you ever feel depressed? Yes. You're not alone. Well, thank you. Demon lady? Do you feel relaxed? Yeah, I'd say so. Do you think you have a guardian angel watching over you? Should I go with the cheesy route or like the truthful route? I mean, like, you know, like... No. Life sucks. Do you ever hear your name being called when no one could have called it? Yeah, I answered that in the last one all the time. I'm going to take special note of that one. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Do you always look both ways before crossing the road? Yes. Left, right, left. Taught that shit in elementary school. Do you wash your hands every day? Yeah. Do you feel uncomfortable using public restrooms? Yeah, but I still do it. Is winter your favorite season? I think so. I think so. I don't know. I like summer a lot too, but I think winter is my favorite season. Do you know anyone named Josh? Yes, I do, actually. That was weird. Are you wondering why that last question is relevant? Yeah, a little bit. Are you allergic to any animals? Yeah, my own cat. So, have you ever thought about an animal in a sexual way? Not that I can think of. Have you ever been in love? Yeah, I think so. I know so. I don't know why I said I think so. Would you consider yourself to be artistic? I would consider myself to be autistic. It's just a theory, though. I don't know. Yes. Would you consider yourself to be dominant in day-to-day life? No. Do you feel that you've got too much time on your hands? No. Well, yes and no. Yes and no. Yes. I'm gonna go with yes, because I'm very lazy. Can you be easily intimidated by others? Not really. Are you easily excitable? If it's things I care about, yeah. I'll go with yeah. Do you enjoy solving complex problems? Yes. Do you have a difficult time relaxing? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be high maintenance? No. Do you trust easily? No. Would you consider yourself to be an honest person? Yeah. I think so. I don't really lie a lot. Trying to wear my heart on my sleeve. Have you ever told a lie? Yeah, of course. Yes. Have you ever lied to your best friend? Yeah, probably. Like, oh, definitely. Have you ever lied to your family? Yeah. Didn't tell them for a while that I, dropped out of college. Have you lied about any answers during this session? No. Are you wondering why all of these questions have to do with lying? Kind of. This is all very useful information. Are you a people pleaser? Kind of back and forth on that. I would say yeah. Yeah, I think so. You enjoy being the center of attention? No. I hate it. Do you feel like you've got a good sense of humor? I think I'm pretty funny. I don't know about you guys. Do you frighten easily? We've all been watching these videos. We know the answer. That was completely unnecessary. There was no need for any of that. I'm not gonna turn around. Fuck off. Fuck off. No. Well, that was odd. I wonder what that was about. Yeah, fuck yourself. That's probably a pretty good place for us to stop the simple segment of our questionnaire and move on to the more gritty questions. Oh, that was the simple part. Okay. This next set of questions will not be yes or no answers. The next portion of our session will be filled with various scenarios that put you smack dab in the middle of vital choice making. Okay. Got it. We'll see how well you'll handle your options as you delve deep into each scenario. Remember, the key to all of this is to answer honestly. You got it. Let's get started. You're home alone. It's dark and it's storming outside. All of a sudden, there's a knock on your bedroom door. Someone's in your house. What do you do? Boldly open the door to reveal what's on the other side, while I am butt naked, holding a sock. What will I do with that sock, you say? I'll find out once I see what it is. The socks are very versatile. You could take them and strangle someone with it if you really needed to. Don't ask why I know that. You can also smack them in the face, like just really catch them in the eye. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things you could do with a sock, okay? And if you really wanted to, it could be a dirty sock, and you could throw it at their face. So, that's what I would do. Boldly open the door and reveal what's on the other side. Very interesting choice. You meet a homeless woman on the street. She asks you for money, and find it within yourself to give her all the spare change you have. Just as you do, a homeless man approaches asking you to spare some change. What do you do? Actually, I've been in this situation before. I did tell the person that you'll get like more from that I'll get more from somewhere else. I was at a gas station, so I went in and grabbed money from the ATM. Gave a lot of money away that night. That was stupid of me. Come to find out, like 2 weeks later, they weren't homeless. I like to think that maybe I was the reason they weren't homeless anymore. I don't think that was true, but whatever. Just one of them. The other one was. The lady was, but then there was another dude that was not. Really now. Both your mother and your father fall incredibly ill to a life-threatening disease, and there's only enough medicine and facilities to save one of your parents, and time is of the essence. What do you do? Give medical treatment to my father so he lives. Give medical treatment to my mother so she lives. Split the medication between the two, even though both may die. I'd save the medical treatment for myself just in case I get sick. I'm gonna split the medication, because, like, at least they have a chance. Like, at least they have a chance. I can't do one or the other, and I'm not gonna do myself. Fuck that. That doesn't surprise me. I bet it doesn't, you bitch. You find a case of money tucked away inside of a dumpster. Inside, there's 10 solid gold bars and a vial of mysterious liquid. Under the vial, there's a note that says, "The cure for cancer." What do you do? What do the gold bars have to do with it? I mean, like... But, like, then that begs the question, like, do the gold bars have something to do with the cure for cancer? I turn into a professional. I want to cure that shit. What a wasted opportunity. I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't judge. You're stuck alone inside of your house and you're starving to death. You've completely run out of food and no one is coming to save you for weeks. The only potential source of food around you is your family pets. What do you do? I mean, two? Like, those two are kind of the same answer. Because, like, technically, if you starve along with your pets, those are kind of the same answer. Because if you starve along with your pets, then, like, at some point, they might eat you. Starve along with the pets. Why am I not surprised? Shut up. Your neighbor's home is on fire. A blazing inferno among smoke emits from the windows. You hear screams for help coming from within, but you can't see past the flames. No one else is around in sight. What do you do? I mean, I would call the fire department, though. Like, but I would also try and help them. I like that. But I would call the fire department. Like, obviously. You're fast asleep in your bed when you're awoken by what sounds like a woman's muffled cries from somewhere in your room. You quickly realize it's coming from under your bed. What do you do? Immediately look under the bed, hide under your covers, and wait patiently. Verbally call out and ask who's in your room. Jump out of bed and run out of the room immediately. I mean, I kind of have done that. Like, it wasn't that situation, but like, I was like, I don't know. I got a weird feeling that something was under my bed, so I just looked underneath. I probably looked. I'm a curious George. I'm curious Kyle. A man in a fancy suit approaches you while you're walking down the street. He pulls a watch from his pocket and hands it to you. He claims that when the watch stops ticking, it marks the moment your time runs out on this earth. What do you do? I'm gonna say take the watch. Knowledge is power. Like, I feel like knowing, you know, I could at least make time for the things that are important. Although I guess I should be doing that now, huh? But obviously I'm not. Would you now? You're sitting at home playing a game on your PC when all of a sudden someone grips and squeezes your shoulder firmly from behind. What do you do? Tell them to squeeze harder. You could use a nice massage. You're sitting in the bathtub trying to relax when a hand emerges from the water. What do you do? Give it a firm handshake and maybe even I would fist bump for sure. Clever. You get out of bed and immediately fall down into a deep, dark hole. A man is standing above you, looking down, telling you to put lotion on your skin while he watches. What do you do? So yeah, start slathering the lotion on, dude. Ooh, I do have sensitive skin, though. I do have sensitive skin. Maybe he'll be kinder to me. You're sitting at home alone and all of a sudden your door slams shut. You see it before your very eyes and you know that no one is home. And it couldn't have been a gust of wind. What do you do? Look for a weapon and run over to the door. I'd probably run over to the door and open it. Where you at, bitch? I like that. Someone you've known for many years but have no attraction to tells you that they've had a massive crush on you for a long time. What do you do? Tell them you're flattered. Tell them you feel dating might ruin your friendship. Ask if they want to be friends with benefit. I'd probably ask them out on a date. No, I would. First of all, I've done it before, but I'd ask them out on the date. Like, what's it gonna do? Like, especially if it's just one date. Like, you don't have to go on another one. If you do, like, if the first one doesn't go well, then just ask them out on a date. Like, what's the big deal? Ah, so you're one of those types. What does that mean? Your dog starts randomly barking in the darkest corner of your living room. There doesn't appear to be anything there, but your dog insists on escalating to growls. What do you do? My cat does shit like this, like, should be like freaked out and by like a corner or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'd stand and stare at the corner to see with my dog. Because we gotta stick together. Maybe start barking too, honestly. I'm taking note of that, okay? You see a massive spider in your room the size of your hand. What do you do? Burn the entire house down. It is the only way to be safe. It really is. Ha! Your closest family member tells you that they're a serial killer. What do you do? Yeah, turn them into the authorities. The fuck? Yeah, no. It's just that some Dexter shit, alright? It's not how this is about to go down. If you found out that you only had 1 day left to live, well, what do you do? I kind of answered this in the last one. The act is just nothing has changed. Like, I would be like, oh, I'm going on a trip. I'll be back. But then I just would never come back. Yeah. Alright then. If one of your pets started speaking to you and told you that they've got a dire warning that they were going to die if you didn't let them eat all the ice cream in the freezer, what would you do? What would you do? Assure them that you'll protect them and they won't die, because if they eat all the ice cream in the freezer, they're probably going to die. If all of a sudden you could start hearing other people's thoughts and the person next to you was thinking about mugging you and stealing your money, what would you do? I would tell them. No, I would tell them. Cause like, are you gonna mug someone that just read your mind? Like, they would be questioning so much. They'd be like, did I say that out loud? Like, I would tell them. It's such a good way to fuck with someone. They might still mug me, but fuck it. Sounds reasonable. Your best friend comes to you and tells you that they just accidentally killed someone and they don't want to go to prison. What do you do? I would try to convince them to turn themselves in. I wouldn't immediately report them to the authorities, but I would try to convince them to turn themselves in. Aww. You're driving in your car and you accidentally run someone over. You're pretty sure that they're okay, but the fact that their head is clearly detached from their body suggests that it's probably just wishful thinking. What do you do? You're pretty sure that they're okay, but their head is severed? Yeah, okay. Call your best friend. I'm now the person who accidentally killed someone. Turn myself in, dude. You have to. Interesting how that played out. Yeah. I think it's time we move on to the next portion of our test. The following questions that shall be asked of you are would you rather style questions. Imagine you've got a gun to your head and you absolutely must choose an answer, no matter how uncomfortable that may be. Let's get started, shall we? Sure. Would you rather be loved by all or feared by all? Loved. Easily. I need people's approval. Otherwise, I feel like nothing. Would you rather never get angry or never get jealous? Never get angry. Yeah. Rather be jealous than angry. Would you rather be held in high regard by your parents or by your friends? I can be the disappointment to my parents. I'm cool with that role. Would you rather live in space or live under the sea? In space. Easily. The sea is infinitely more terrifying to me. Would you rather donate your body to science or donate your organs to people who need them? To people who need them? Science ain't getting nothing out of my organs, so I'm just gonna be honest. People who need them. Would you rather go to jail for 5 years for something you didn't do, or get away with something horrible you did, but always live in fear of being caught? I don't want to live in fear. Go to jail. Fuck it. Would you rather work at a horrible job that you hate, but retire comfortably in 10 years from now? Or would you rather have your dream job but have to work until the day you die? I'd rather be doing what I like to do. So, would you rather every shirt you'll ever wear be somewhat itchy, or only be able to use one-ply toilet paper? Ugh. I mean, I have a bidet, so like, I don't want the itchy shirt. One-ply toilet paper. You could like, I mean, you could wrap it up at least. Would you rather have skin that changes colors depending on your mood, or have tattoos appear on your body that depict what you did yesterday? Oh god. I would rather just have the tattoos, I guess. That would be really fucking funny though. Would you rather shit every time you orgasm, or orgasm every time you see a dog? I don't want to orgasm when I see a dog, so I'll take orgasm shits for 5,000, Alex. If your partner switched bodies with one of your parents and the only way to get them to switch back was to have sex with one of them, would you rather have sex with your partner and your parent's body, or have sex with your parent and your partner's body? Partner in the... Oh, God. Oh, no! Oh, I'm gonna have to go with partner in the parent's body. It's the soul that matters, not the body. I just keep my eyes closed. I just answered it. It's not even... Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you? Just, I did though. I did. Sex with my partner, because it's about souls. It's not about physical. That one had no bearing on your results. I was just curious. Fuck you. I think we've answered enough of these types of questions, as I'm sure you'd agree. Yeah, I think we're done here. We're going to end the test with a short series of final questions, giving simple answers. Okay. We'll get started now. Out of the following options, which number do you like the most? I'm liking 11. Out of the following options, which color resonates with you best this exact moment? Blue or green? I go with blue. Out of the following options, which creature are you the least comfortable around? I don't like scorpions. I don't like scorpions. Out of the following options, which flavor is your favorite? Probably chocolate. I do like peanut butter, though. Probably chocolate. Out of the following options, which do you personally value the most? I hate to say it, but probably friends. Yeah, probably friends. That's just the truth, I guess. Out of the following options, which could you most live without? Money? I'm living without that for a while. Out of the following options, which statement is the most accurate? I think I'm pretty smart. Out of the following options, which are you most afraid of? I don't like the dying immediately after this test is finished option. That's not very fun. I'm gonna go with living forever. That would fucking be terrible. We're almost finished, but I've got one final question for you. Have you ever punched a nun? No, I have not punched a nun. No nun punches. Nun punch. No, I have not. You really ought to try it sometime. It can really take the edge off. All right, we're done here. I'm through with you. Yeah, throw me away. I'm just going to calculate your results very carefully. I don't want to miss anything important. Trying my absolute hardest not to judge you right now, Trying to keep this as professional as possible. Last time you said you were judging me, though. Aha, here we go. Based on what you told me, I've come to the conclusion that this is what I personally believe would be in your best interest to acknowledge, set in motion, and accomplish in order to climb the ladder to happiness in your life. Okay, lay it on me, big boy. First and foremost, I'd like to start with a blanket statement that everyone truly needs to hear. Something that is taken for granted far more than anything else in life. Something that has such an incredible, unique, irreplaceable value compared to any other thing on this earth. And that, my friends, is the value of time. Time is the most valuable form of currency you will ever hold in life. You can spend time on anyone, doing anything, for any reason. Now, time can be spent, time can be wasted, and time can be taken away. It's very true. But time can never be refunded. Time can never be earned back, and more time can never be gained. Imagine a bank account with all the money you'll ever get to spend in life. Now, imagine not knowing how much money is in your account. Imagine going to the store one day to purchase something you really need, and the cashier tells you, "I'm sorry, but you cannot afford that." As a matter of fact, you can never afford anything, ever again. We only have so much time, and we have no idea just how much or how little we truly have before our bank account runs dry. And the fact that we get to decide and choose what we spend our time on just shows you how truly special it is when someone spends their time on you. So now that we understand the incredible value of time, I'd like to make a suggestion for you personally on how I think you'd be best spending your time in order to achieve what you need most at this current stage in your life. Let's see here. Alright, listen. You really need to spend more time focusing on doing things for yourself. You've got to start taking into account that you cannot pour from an empty cup. And if people keep wanting your energy, you need to take time to yourself to replenish it. You've got such a big heart and such a bright soul. And because of this, people would benefit greatly from getting to know you or having more of you. But you need to take twice as much time making yourself happy as you do attempting to make other people happy. Otherwise, you're going to let people make you miserable. It is not your responsibility to save the world, but it doesn't mean that you can't save one person at a time. But you need to start by saving yourself, because you're no good to anyone else completely drained of all that makes you, you. Jesus Christ. My advice to you is that you spend a lot more of your time focusing on things that make you feel relaxed, make you feel happy, and less time saying yes to people that demand too much of your energy. It's okay to be selfish, because at the end of the day, if you aren't going to take care of you, then who is? I think you'll be very surprised just how much of a positive impact this can have on your life going forward. I hope this information helps you achieve your goals. Your secret word is self-care. Remember this word, this will come in handy. Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we're currently working on. If you do not wish to be a part of an upcoming project, simply leave your secret word out of your comment and we will not select your name. We appreciate any and all comments you leave, and we always read them thoroughly. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. I know they've been of some help to you, and if they weren't yet, it will all make sense very soon. Trust me on that. One more thing. We greatly appreciate your feedback and support. We've read every single review and comment left for us. We love the conspiracy theories behind the greater meaning of all this. And in the third and final installment of the test series, all will finally be revealed. I thought there was more, but I guess not. But not a single person has been able to figure out what this entire experiment is all about yet. We look forward to reading your thoughts and feelings, as it helps shape what we do as we work on our future projects to bring the most emotion out of you. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for everything you do. Thank you for playing, and thank you for contributing your secret words to our projects. If you wish to support us further, We would love it if you check out our other titles on the Other Games section of the title screen. After playing the Test Final Revelation, the third game in the Test Trilogy, we also have the Testing Chamber, which is connected to the Test Trilogy in a very special and unique way. In the meantime, The Advisor is another interesting experience that we'd like to recommend, as it has a great emphasis on player/developer interaction where you, the player, gets to vote on how the story will be written in future episodes. Your opinions and decisions have a direct impact on the development process and storyline of the Advisor series, and we'd love to read your ideas, thoughts, and contributions. Again, thank you so very much for supporting us on our journey. We truly cannot show our gratitude and appreciation enough for all you do for us. We hope the rest of your day is filled with all the joy and happiness that you deserve. Random Studios. Wow. That was even better than the first one, honestly. There was a lot of... Wow. I was worried, actually, that it would kind of just be the same shit, but... No. Jeez. That was a lot to take in. Thank you. Random Studios? Yeah, Random Studios. Thank you. This has been The Test Hypothesis Rising. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day and a great week. Don't forget to Nun Punch! Nun Punch! You gave me that. Just want you to know, you gave me the Nun Punch. Don't forget to Nun Punch the like button. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye! Where you at, bitch?